वालिदैन से गुजारिश है कि स्कूल के YouTube चैनल को ज़रूर सब्सक्राइब कीजिए और बेल आइकन को क्लिक कीजिए। इसका फ़ायदा ये होगा कि बच्चों के लिए जब भी कोई नई वीडियो अपलोड की जाएगी तो उसका नोटिफिकेशन आपको मिल जाएगा और आपके एंड में आ जाएगा।
Assalamu alaikum dear students. I hope everyone of you is doing well. I'm your English teacher. It's your English book and today we are going to discuss English grade 8. Dear students, in the previous video we discussed the first part of unit number 1, the last sermon of the Holy Prophet, and in today's video we'll be continuing the lesson. So we are on page number 2, unit number 1, paragraph number 2, continuing the lesson. In Medina, the Prophet, peace be upon him, founded an Islamic society. So when our Holy Prophet, along with his companions, migrated from Mecca to Medina, so in Medina, our Holy Prophet founded an Islamic society. Alright? That Islamic society had 3 main principles. Which were those? Let's see. Number 1, all power belongs to God. God means Allah. As I told you in the previous video, when God is with capital G, it means Allah. And when it is with small g, it means idols, the false gods. Clear, students? So point number 1, principle number 1 was all power belongs to God. Number 2, Muhammad, peace be upon him, is his last prophet. Muhammad, peace be upon him, means Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is his last prophet. Now you can see over here, the H of his is capital because his is denoting Allah. His prophet means Allah's prophet. Clear, students? And point number 3, all the Muslims are brothers to one another, means all Muslims are brothers among themselves. Clear? He raised women from the status of a chattel to complete legal equality with men. Now a very interesting word here is chattel. Chattel means a saleable product, an ordinary thing that has no value is called a chattel. So previously, the people used to consider women as a chattel, something of no value, ordinary thing, alright? And when our Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, came to Medina, he founded Islamic society that gave complete legal equality with men, that all men and women are equal. Clear? He made people to live with faith, sincerity and honest dealing, and for the first time in history made universal human brotherhood a fact and principle of common law. Previously, people used to fight with their brothers, fight with other Muslims, and they were dishonest within themselves. But our Holy Prophet gave a message of brotherhood, honesty, sincerity, faith. He made universal human brotherhood a fact and principle of common law. Universal human brotherhood, as I told you, that all Muslims are brothers to one another. They gave message of brotherhood and made it a common principle, a common law for everyone. His support and guide in all that work was Quran. And he made Quran as support and guide to the people. Clear, students? In the 10th year of Hijrah, the Prophet together with his followers went to perform Hajj at Makkah. As I told you about migration, when our Holy Prophet along with his followers migrated from Makkah to Medina, that year, that event in history is known as Hijrah. It was 0 Hijri. And then after 10 years of Hijrat, after 10 years of migration, he performed his Hajj. It was his first Hajj. In the 10th year of Hijrah, the Prophet together with his followers went to perform Hajj at Makkah. Hajj is performed at Makkah. So our Holy Prophet and his companions went to Makkah to perform Hajj. On this historic occasion, he addressed a very large gathering of Muslims on Mount Arafat. On the occasion of Hajj, our Holy Prophet made a large gathering of Muslims, and the venue, the position was Mount Arafat. This address proved to be his last Hajj sermon. Now, as we discussed above that this Hajj was his first Hajj, similarly, it was his last Hajj as well. So our Holy Prophet performed only one Hajj in his life. In this sermon, he once again repeated the message of Islam. And what was that? He said, there is no God except Allah. Point number 1, no God except Allah. He is the only God. That is point number 2. Previously, people used to worship idols, and they made a lot of gods, multiple gods for their multiple needs. So our Holy Prophet said that there is only one God, that is Allah. There is no God except Allah. None shares his authority and power. All the authorities and power of the entire universe is with Allah Almighty, and none shares his authority. He fulfilled his promise and helped his prophet against the forces of evil. Now, as you can see over here, his is with capital H, and over here as well. So in both cases, his is representing Allah. So H is capital. He fulfilled means Allah fulfilled his promise and helped his prophet, helped Allah's prophet against the forces of evil. Clear, students? That's it for today's lecture, and now it's time for assigning you your home task. So your home task is write a short paragraph on the life of the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him. I repeat, write a short paragraph on the life of the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him. You are supposed to write down the answer of this question, click a picture of your homework, and send it to school WhatsApp number. Okay students, Allah Hafiz.
वालिदैन से गुजारिश है कि दिया गया होमवर्क अपनी निगरानी में करवाएं और इसका टेस्ट खुद या ट्यूटर से करवा के इसकी पिक्चर लेकर स्कूल व्हाट्सएप नंबर पर सेंड कीजिए ताकि टीचर बच्चे का होमवर्क चेक कर सके। व्हाट्सएप करने के लिए स्कूल व्हाट्सएप नंबर है 032431000802। अल्लाह हाफ़िज़।